It's one of the most famous landscapes on Earth, so massive it can be seen from space. But do we really understand its true significance? Welcome to Grand Canyon National Park, a masterpiece of nature shaped by water, wind, and time. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, not just for its size, but for its significance. Today, we'll uncover the forces that shaped it, the people who called it home, and why this breathtaking wonder remains one of the most protected places on Earth. The Grand Canyon National Park stretches across western United States, cutting through the Colorado Plateau, a vast high desert spanning 4 states: Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. It is part of one of the most remote and rugged regions of the country, where towering cliffs, deep gorges, and endless mesas define the landscape. The canyon itself is a product of millions of years of geological transformation, revealing nearly 2 billion years of Earth's history in its exposed rock layers. Despite its remote location, getting to the Grand Canyon is easier than it seems. For air travel, the closest airport is Grand Canyon National Park Airport, GCN, just 10 miles south of the South Rim, though it primarily serves charter flights and scenic tours. The nearest commercial airport is Flagstaff Pulliam Airport, FLG, approximately 81 miles away, offering connections through Phoenix and Dallas-Fort Worth. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, PHX, about 231 miles south, is the largest nearby hub, providing extensive flight options. Meanwhile, Harry Reid International Airport, LAS, in Las Vegas, 278 miles away, is a convenient choice for those exploring the western side of the canyon. The sheer scale of the Grand Canyon is difficult to comprehend. It stretches 446 kilometers, a distance greater than that between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. At its widest, it spans 29 kilometers, wide enough to fit nearly 10 Manhattans side by side. Its depth reaches over 1,800 meters, meaning you could stack 5 Empire State Buildings inside and still not reach the rim. While other canyons like Colca in Peru are deeper, or Copper Canyon in Mexico is larger by volume, none match the Grand Canyon's striking geological layers, making it a unique window into Earth's past. The landscape shifts dramatically with elevation. The South Rim, sitting at over 2,000 meters above sea level, is home to pine forests and cool temperatures, where winters bring snow and freezing conditions. In contrast, the canyon floor, nearly 1,500 meters lower, experiences a desert climate with summer temperatures soaring above 40 degrees. A single day's hike can take visitors from icy trails to scorching rock formations. Far from being a finished landscape, the Grand Canyon is still evolving. The Colorado River, the force that carved this immense chasm, continues its slow but relentless erosion, deepening the rock while landslides, rockfalls, and flash floods reshape its cliffs and pathways. Fed by smaller tributaries like the Little Colorado River, which brings striking turquoise waters, the river maintains its dominance over the canyon's ever-changing form. Hidden waterfalls such as Havasu Falls create rare desert oases, while sudden seasonal floods carve new channels through narrow slot canyons. What exists today is just a fleeting moment in its long geological evolution. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples lived along its cliffs, plateaus, and rivers. Tribes like the Hopi, Havasupai, Navajo, and Paiute adapted to the land, carving trails, building dwellings, and preserving their histories through oral traditions. Many of the trails they created are still used today, a reminder that the Grand Canyon isn't just a geological wonder, but a place of human history and survival. The first Europeans to see the canyon arrived by accident. In 1540, Spanish explorers led by Garcia López de Cárdenas were searching for legendary cities of gold. Instead, they found an abyss so vast that their best scouts couldn't find a way down. Frustrated, they abandoned their efforts, leaving the canyon untouched for centuries. Without gold, there was no reason to return. It wasn't until 1869 that someone dared to venture beyond its towering walls. John Wesley Powell, a one-armed Civil War veteran, led an expedition down the uncharted Colorado River. With wooden boats and little idea of what lay ahead, his team navigated violent rapids and sheer cliffs, facing starvation and exhaustion. Some men, fearing for their lives, abandoned the journey and attempted to escape on foot, only to perish in the wilderness. Powell and the remaining crew pressed on, surviving the treacherous waters and completing one of the most daring explorations in American history. His detailed maps and geological studies introduced the Grand Canyon to the world. By the early 1900s, the canyon was gaining national attention. President Theodore Roosevelt visited and was so captivated by its beauty that he pushed for its protection. In 1908, it was declared a national monument, and by 1919, it became a national park. But not everyone supported preservation. Mining companies saw the land as a resource, and developers wanted railways and hotels built along its rim. For decades, conservationists fought to protect the canyon from commercial exploitation, ensuring that its natural beauty remained untouched. Even now, the Grand Canyon continues to reveal secrets. Fossilized remains of ancient marine life, dating back over 500 million years, have been discovered within its rock layers. Archaeologists have uncovered artifacts from civilizations that lived here more than 12,000 years ago. Petroglyphs, pottery, tools, evidence of some of the earliest human presence in North America. The same trails they once walked remain carved into the canyon walls, a connection between past and present. The Grand Canyon isn't just a landscape, it's a living record of Earth's history and human resilience. In 1979, UNESCO officially designated the Grand Canyon as a World Heritage Site, recognizing its extraordinary natural and scientific significance. This recognition wasn't just about its breathtaking views, it was about its unparalleled geological history, ecological diversity, and cultural importance. The Grand Canyon met 4 key UNESCO criteria, each highlighting a different aspect of its global value. First, its sheer size and dramatic landscapes earned it recognition under criterion number 7, natural beauty. Few places on Earth match the Grand Canyon's vastness, with its towering cliffs, deep gorges, and ever-changing colors shaped by sunlight and shadows. Second, it holds criterion number 8, geological importance. The canyon's exposed rock layers reveal nearly 2 billion years of Earth's history. From ancient seabeds to volcanic activity, each layer tells a story of how landscapes evolve over unimaginable timescales, making it one of the most complete geological records in the world. Beyond geology, the Grand Canyon is home to diverse ecosystems, fulfilling criterion number 9, ecological value. The extreme elevation changes from the rim to the river create distinct environments, supporting everything from alpine forests to desert landscapes. This range of habitats makes the canyon an extraordinary place for studying natural processes like erosion, climate adaptation, and species migration. Finally, criterion number 10. Biodiversity recognizes the Grand Canyon as a sanctuary for unique and endangered species. The Grand Canyon's UNESCO status solidified its place as one of the most important natural wonders on Earth. The Grand Canyon may seem like an inhospitable land of rock and extremes, but it holds one of the most diverse ecosystems in North America. From towering pine forests along the rim to the scorching desert floor, life has adapted in remarkable ways to survive in this constantly changing environment. Its biodiversity is astonishing. Over 600 species of animals and 1,500 species of plants thrive here, shaped by the canyon's extreme elevation changes. The South Rim is covered in forests where ponderosa pines and elk dominate the landscape. The north rim, even higher, is cooler and more remote, with meadows and thick woodlands. Meanwhile, the canyon floor, nearly a mile below, is an arid desert. The Colorado River, cutting through the heart of it all, acts as a lifeline, supporting lush riparian habitats in an otherwise dry environment. These diverse zones create microclimates where species have evolved in remarkable ways to survive. The wildlife here is just as varied as the terrain. Desert bighorn sheep, with their curved horns and incredible agility, navigate sheer cliffs with ease, avoiding predators like mountain lions that roam the plateaus and forests above. Coyotes thrive at all elevations, scavenging and hunting small mammals, while bobcats, more elusive, stalk prey in the shadows. In the sky, golden eagles and peregrine falcons rule, diving at astonishing speeds to snatch up unsuspecting rodents. But one of the most significant conservation successes in the park is the return of the California Condor. Once on the brink of extinction, these massive birds now soar over the canyon once more, their wingspans stretching nearly 10 feet. Down at the river's edge, a different set of creatures has adapted to the harsh conditions. The Grand Canyon rattlesnake, found nowhere else on Earth, blends perfectly with the red rock landscape, its camouflage making it nearly invisible. Gila monsters, one of the only venomous lizards in North America, store fat in their tails to survive long periods without food. Amphibians, like canyon tree frogs, emerge at night when the heat subsides, clinging to damp rock faces near hidden waterfalls. Seasonal shifts shape survival strategies. In spring, melting snow from the high plateaus feeds waterfalls, bringing a brief explosion of life. Summer forces many animals to become nocturnal, avoiding the relentless heat. In autumn, migratory birds pass through, and mammals prepare for the colder months ahead. Winter covers the rims in snow, while temperatures at the bottom remain mild, creating stark contrasts between the top and the depths of the canyon. The Grand Canyon is more than just a stunning landscape. It's a constantly evolving ecosystem where survival depends on adaptation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures in the world's most incredible places. The Grand Canyon isn't just something you see. It's something you experience. Layers of rock stretch endlessly, shifting colors with the light. But the real magic isn't just in the view. It's in exploring what lies within. Most visitors begin their journey at the South Rim, the most accessible and developed part of the park. Here, legendary viewpoints like Mather Point and Yavapai Point offer sweeping panoramas, while Desert View's historic watchtower adds a touch of history to the scenery. For those looking for solitude, the North Rim feels like another world, quieter, wilder, and framed by alpine meadows. But for the most dramatic drop, nothing compares to Toroweep Overlook, where the canyon plunges nearly a mile straight down to the Colorado River. For the daring, the Grand Canyon Skywalk offers a completely different way to see the canyon, literally from above. This glass bridge extends 70 feet over the west rim, with nothing but transparent flooring between you and the canyon floor 4,000 feet below. Walking across it isn't just a view. It's an experience that challenges your sense of gravity itself. Of course, the best way to truly understand the canyon is to step inside it. The trails here range from casual rim walks to demanding descents. The Bright Angel Trail is the classic route, a well-maintained path that gradually winds down to the river. The South Kaibab Trail, steeper but more scenic, rewards hikers with breathtaking sunrise views. If you are looking to escape the crowds, some of the most rewarding experiences are found on lesser-known trails. The North Kaibab Trail leads deep into the heart of the canyon, revealing lush springs and towering rock walls untouched by crowds. Thunder River Trail leads to an underground waterfall emerging from the canyon wall, while Grandview Trail offers stunning but quieter vistas. But for those who crave adventure beyond the trails, the canyon delivers. Whitewater rafting down the Colorado River is an unforgettable way to see the canyon from its very core. Some rapids here are among the most intense in North America, carving through towering cliffs that rise thousands of feet above. If water isn't your element, helicopter tours provide a bird's-eye view, soaring over landscapes that few ever get to see from above. Hidden deep within the canyon, far from the main trails, lies an oasis unlike anything else. Havasu Falls. Its surreal blue-green waters cascade over red rock cliffs, creating one of the most photographed waterfalls in the world. Getting there isn't easy. It requires a 10-mile hike through tribal lands. But for those who make the journey, the reward is a secluded paradise. For those who want to experience the canyon in its purest form, spending the night inside it is an entirely different kind of adventure. Phantom Ranch, nestled at the bottom of the canyon, is one of the most remote lodges in the world, accessible only by foot, mule, or raft. Backcountry camping, under some of the darkest skies in North America, offers a silence that's impossible to find anywhere else. With almost no light pollution, the Grand Canyon is one of the best places on Earth for stargazing. The Milky Way stretches across the sky, meteor showers light up the night, and deep space objects become visible to the naked eye. The Grand Canyon isn't just about looking, it's about experiencing. The Grand Canyon is more than just a breathtaking landscape. It's an economic powerhouse, a record-breaking wonder, and one of the most celebrated natural sights on the planet. In 2023 alone, approximately 4.7 million visitors contributed $768 million to the local economy, supporting over 10,000 jobs. The majority of visitor spending goes toward lodging, 34%, hotels, lodges, and campgrounds near the park, recreation, 18%, tours, entrance fees, and adventure activities, food and restaurants, 16%, local eateries serving millions of guests, transportation, 11%, rental cars, buses, and shuttle services, retail, 7%, gift shops and outdoor gear stores. This economic flow not only sustains small businesses in towns like Flagstaff and Williams, but also funds conservation efforts that help maintain the park for future generations. But beyond dollars and jobs, the Grand Canyon holds global recognition and records that few places can match. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it stands alongside the most important natural and cultural wonders of the world. It's frequently ranked among the most beautiful parks globally, often compared to sites like Yellowstone National Park, USA, Banff National Park, Canada, and Fiordland National Park, New Zealand. The park also holds some impressive titles. International Dark Sky Park, 2016. Recognized for having some of the clearest, most pristine night skies in the world. One of the 7 natural wonders of the world, a title given due to its unparalleled size, depth, and geological significance. The Grand Canyon is more than a natural wonder. It's a place of extreme adventure, staggering records, and unforgettable stories. For nearly 2 billion years, the Grand Canyon has been shaped by water, wind, and time. But today, human impact is accelerating changes at an unprecedented rate. Rising temperatures, pollution, and unsustainable tourism are pushing this landscape to its limits. What once took nature millions of years to shape is now being altered in mere decades. The canyon faces multiple threats, each affecting its delicate balance. Climate change is intensifying droughts, depleting water sources, and making wildfires more frequent. Air pollution from nearby cities and industries reduces visibility, altering the very views that millions of visitors come to see. Trails and rock formations, shaped by slow erosion over time, are now eroding faster due to heavy foot traffic. As more towns and businesses expand near the park, urban development puts additional pressure on natural resources. Tourism is both a lifeline and a challenge. Even the iconic Colorado River, the force that carved this canyon, is under threat. Dams and water diversion projects have altered its flow, affecting fish populations and plant life along its banks. Indigenous communities have lived here for centuries, long before national parks and conservation laws existed. Many areas within the canyon remain under tribal protection, preserving both the environment and the traditions that have safeguarded it for generations. The future of the Grand Canyon is not set in stone. While climate change and human impact present serious challenges, solutions are within reach. The Grand Canyon is more than just a breathtaking view. It's a window into Earth's history and a landscape filled with adventure. Today, we uncovered its geological wonders, diverse ecosystems, and the challenges of preserving such a remarkable place. But now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon? What left the biggest impression on you? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed exploring this incredible place, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an adventure. Also, you can find more extraordinary videos about other UNESCO places here on our playlist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.